So all these amenities, you guys, are owner amenities. So on this property, everything is owned by the owners in an undivided interest. So you own the vineyards, you own the clubhouse, you own the golf course and everything. So if we have anybody that comes in from the outside to have lunch at the clubhouse, play golf, things like that, right now we have it open to the public. That money goes back into the homeowners association. So David was talking about the grapes. So we make about 10,000, it's not 7, it's more like 10,000 bottles a year of our yield, which is nothing because we can make about 600,000 bottles. But we make enough to supply the owners with their yearly allotment, which is like 380 bottles each. And then we sell the grapes on the open market. So we have some vines at the front of the property that are over 75 years old.
Yeah,
some highly sought after Malbec grapes locally with some of the other winemakers. So we sell those grapes in the market. Now we're talking about potentially expanding our wine production. And if we went into a couple 100,000 bottles of wine a year to sell outside of here, that would extremely knock down the HOA dues. So all that money goes to offset the homeowners association, to pay our workers, the vineyard workers, the staff at the golf clubhouse, all that, the security and general maintenance on the property. So every owner pays the same, doesn't matter what you own, and it's all divided equally. So
and what is that?
It's about five something a month, but if you pay in pesos, it works out to be $375, and that gives you. You can use the fitness center as much as you want. There is like a 50 peso fee to play golf, which is $5. Play 18 holes as an owner, because a lot of owners don't play golf, so there's just a little upcharge for if you play, but it's like nothing. Horseback riding, you can go ride a horse anytime you want. We keep about 20 horses. We have polo horses if you play polo or if you want to learn polo, which is huge because it's a very expensive sport. So to be able to learn that game is amazing. And then we have paso horses, which are the ones you guys are going to ride when we go to Chimpa. Depending on what your group 1 or 2, we'll do 2 days of this. But the Peruvian horses that we have are a smaller horse. They're very, very comfortable. They're bred to ride without posting. So you kind of just sit on the horse, and they're very comfortable, and the horse does its thing, and you don't feel really any up and down motion at all. Really a lot of fun. So if you haven't ridden horses and you want to, it's the perfect horse to ride. If you have ridden, then you'll be amazed at how much you're going to like these
Now using Western
horses.
or
We're supposed to go to
Argentine
the clubhouse, the golf clubhouse.
Something I went with.
Ah,
Leslie, are you using Western, Argentine, or English?
they're English, but they're kind of with an Argentine flair. They put like nice big blankets and things like that, extra comfort. Yeah. See. So just, you're kind of looking here, the golf course, just to give a little bit more info on that. Bob Cupp was a lead designer for Jack Nicklaus for over 14 years, and he now designs his own golf courses. The reason why we selected him to do ours is because he's very famous for what they call a heath, Heath course, which is like if you go to, Scotland or Ireland, the heath courses are the use of natural terrain. So the very first golf courses that were ever created, you had a bunch of farmers that went out and just mowed their area, and